Hi guys, welcome on my YouTube channel Crocheting Pumpkins. Today is a special video for 4th of July. So this is my first year as a green card holder here in the US, so I needed to make a special pattern for it because I'm very grateful. So I decided to make a firecracker popsicle. It's actually my husband who told me, it's very famous here for 4th of July. Kids, even adults, I guess, have firecracker popsicle. So I was like, oh, that's such a cute thing to make. And so I decided to create a pattern for it. Very easy for beginners because you only need to know how to do single crochet, increase, decrease, slip stitch, so it's very easy to follow. And I also made a printable version of it, so you can print it and follow step by step while following the video. So every links are in the description box. So please let me know if you like this pattern, and please subscribe to my channel because I try to make a little bit every week some easy tutorials for beginners. So please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. And we're gonna get started with a list of supplies. I made a little checklist right here that you can follow, and I also on the PDF you can click on the Amazon link because I buy a lot of my supplies on Amazon, so you just only have to click and to order exactly what I used. So first, very important, the yarns, the blue, the red, and some white. This one, so this one is actually Berna baby blankets that I use for my unicorn, and it was a leftover because I would say you will need less than 100 grams of each yarn, so I just use leftovers. And these ones are stuff that I order on Amazon, and I actually really like it for the colors because it was hard for me to find the exact red and blue, so I'm a little bit perfectionist, so I wanted the exact same color. So these one are good. For these 3 yarns you will need a 10mm hook. As you can tell, my dog had some fun with it, whatever. And for the little stick, you see there is a little stick right here, you will need the beige acrylic yarn, so you see it's a little bit chunky. And for this one you will use a 5.5mm hook, little bit smaller. Then you need black cotton thread and white, like that. This is to make his little face, you see the eyebrows and the smile. So you really need a little bit of it, not a lot. In a cardboard you will need to cut a 3.5 inches circle, like that. I use a compass, to make it perfect, but you don't have to use a compass, don't worry, you can make it as you want. Then you need some needles, some sewing needles, that's gonna be for the smile, and some wool needles, like that. It comes with crochet sets usually, so you don't need to buy it separately. Stitch marker, very important, to not lose track of your rounds. And talking about not losing track, you need the round counter. This one is very important because I used to have one that was not very good, and it used to mix numbers and stuff like that, so it was super confusing. This one is perfect because as soon as you are done with a round you just click on it and it's 1, 2, 3. And for this one, as you can tell, you're gonna have to do a lot of rounds. So some craft glue, you don't have to use glue, I know some people don't like using glue, but I like it to, you know, for the round to stick to the bottom, because you're gonna put it here, so it need to, you know, like to be kept in place. I'm sorry. And I think that's it. Oh no, you need some very important, the toy stuffing. So I use the polyfill always. I think that's the most famous in the US because it's the one I see everywhere. So you're gonna need toy stuffing, very important. And I think that's it. Don't forget to download the PDF, you know, like to have the list. And let's get started with the pattern. Okay guys, so I'm about to explain the pattern step by step, but don't forget you can also download the PDF, and the link is in the description box right below. So let's start with a little stick. You take the beige acrylic yarn and you make a magic ring. You have the link right above for the video of the magic ring if you don't know how to do. And you make 6 single crochet in this magic ring. So put your stitch marker on the first one like that. You know when you come back that you are back at the first one. So now you are done with your 6 single crochet. You can close the ring by pulling the thread, and after that you will make 6 increases. So 1 increases is 2 single crochet in the same stitch, so that will give you a total of 12 stitches around, you know, the tour. So 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So that's your first increase, and you make 5 others. And at the end you will have a total of 12 stitches. So after the increases you're gonna make 4 rounds of 1 single crochet in each stitch. So it's very easy, you just put your stitch marker, do 12 single crochet, and it's 1 round, and then the second one, the third one, and the fourth one, and you will start building your stick vertically. Make sure to use a lap counter to not lose track of the rounds, you know, because if you don't count them you're gonna get lost. So don't forget to use this little tool. So now you are done with your 4 rounds. You should have something that looks like this, and you will start a new round and you will make 1 slip stitch in each stitch. So instead of doing single crochet you do a slip stitch. So the first one you can see is really like to end the stick, to give it like a border. So you will make 12 slip stitches. So that was the last one. You can cut the thread. So you're almost done. And with a darning needle you will make a classic finishing, you know, like the invisible finishing I show you how to do. So you take a darning needle and you see you hide the thread in the stitch. So your stick is done. So now you can take your blue chunky yarn because we will start making the popsicle. You make a magic ring and 6 single crochet in this ring. So it's always the same. It's always the same start. So the first single crochet, you put your marker on it and you make 5 others. So the second one. So you really need to train with chunky yarn because it's never easy first, and then you start getting used to this like chunky aspect, but it takes a while, so don't hesitate to train before the pattern. So after the 6 single crochet you make 6 increases, so 2 single crochet in one stitch. So that's the first increase. You put your stitch marker on the first single crochet you made and you make 5 other increases. That will give you a total of 12 stitches around the circle. Don't hesitate to always count, because to make sure, you know, like your round is correct, because sometimes if you forget a stitch it will mess up the full pattern. So there you go, you have 12 stitches, and after that you make 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So this is 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch you make 1 increase, and you do that 6 times. So that will give you 18 stitches at the end of the round. So you see 1 single crochet, 1 increase. So I cut a little bit, if not the video will be too long. So you have 18 stitches at the end of the round. So then you will start a new round and you will make 2 single crochet and 1 increase 6 times. So 1 single crochet, stitch marker, 2 single crochet, 1 increase. So 2 single crochet in the same stitch. And you do that 6 times. That will give you a total of 24 stitches around the round. There you go. So I had to speed up a little bit because the video will be too long. So after having 24 stitches, you start a new round and you make 3 single crochet, 1 increase. So the first single crochet, second, third, 1 increase. And same thing, you do that 6 times, and that gives you a total of 30 stitches at the end of the round. So next round you do 4 single crochet, 1 increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet,
1 increase, and you do that 6 times. That gives you a total of 36 stitches at the end of the round. Don't forget to count to make sure your round is correct, because it starts getting big, so it's important to count. So we are almost done with the increases, don't worry. So here you will do 5 single crochet, 1 increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochet, 1 increase. There you go, you do that 6 times and I give you 42 stitches when you count. Okay, so this is the last set of increases. You make 6 single crochet, 1 increase, and if you do that 6 times, it gives you 48 stitches total, and that will be the last set. So 6 single crochet, 1 increase. So now we will start sewing the stick to the bottom of the popsicle. So you see, the stick has to be on the front side of your creation and not on the back side. You can make the difference with the aspect of the stitches. On the front it looks like this, and so this is the front, and on this side it's the back, is where you're gonna do the mess, you know, like I always have like the messy side when I sew. So there you go. Try to make it as nice as you can, but I'm really not an expert, so my example is really not perfect. You can tell I'm not an expert. I don't like it. I know a lot of crocheters don't enjoy sewing, but you know, no choice sometimes. So it's very important that your stick stands out, stands up, I guess. You know, like a popsicle. There you go. So I'll let you watch my example, but as I say, really try to make it as you can. So now turn your creation to the back side, and you can add some glue on the cardboard circle and stick it to the bottom, and you will make the bottom of the popsicle flat. That's why I use cardboard. You don't have to, but I think it's better. Okay, so now we will start crocheting again. So this is the easy part. You're gonna make 1 single crochet in each stitches of each round. So 48 single crochet, because you had 48 stitches, and you will make 8 rounds this way. So every time you make 1 single crochet in each stitch, so this is your first round, and you will make it 7 other times. So don't forget to use your lap counter, very important to not lose track, and it should look like this at the end. So now you can start stuffing a little bit the bottom of your popsicle, and you will change color right now. So you get your white yarn and you make a color change. I put you right here the link for the invisible color change. It's way better, you know, when you do this type of creation because it's more discreet. So you make the color change. Put your stitch marker because that's the first stitch of your round, and you will keep doing what you were doing before, which is one single crochet in each stitch, so 48 stitches, and you're gonna do that for 9 rounds total. So you will have 9 rounds of white color. So this is your first round. Before you start making the other rounds, on this round, so it's round 17, you count your stitches and go to the 17th and the 22nd stitches. So this one is the number 17, so you count them from the stitch marker. So you insert some marker, you know, like I chose to put black cotton, is to mark a location. So stitch 17 and stitch 22. And as I said earlier, you start from your stitch marker. For me it's reverse because I'm left-hander, but it doesn't matter as long as you start from the stitch marker. So another marker right here, and it will be the placement of your eyes, of the safety eyes. So that's why I marked them before. And then you keep doing your rounds. So don't forget you have to have a total of 9 rounds, but you already made one, so 8 rounds left. So now you are done with your rounds. You will untie the marker, so the threads, and you will place the safety eyes. So you see, you just put it at the same place. There you go. First eye. Don't forget to clip the safety part in the back, you know, like that you don't lose an eye, you know, it's better this way. Second one, you remove the thread. There you go, it should look like that. And now we're gonna start making the eyebrows. So we call it like embroidery. So I'll let you watch the video to see the placement of the eyebrow, because you see, like, you can see where I put my needle. I'm sorry for the framing. It's very hard because I have a small, like, little studio, and sometimes it gets out of the frame. So I apologize about that. I know on the second eyebrow there is a part we don't see. So what's very important is to tie a knot. You see right here, to make sure they keep, you know, they are kept in place. And you will make your second eyebrow, and it's very important that it's parallel, you know. So once the first eyebrow is made, everything is easier because the second one just have to be parallel. There you go, so it's secure. and second eyebrow. So try to make it on the same lines. So the top of the eyebrow has to be on the same line, you know, and it will make it parallel. So right here. I think it's the bottom we don't see on the frame. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but the bottom of the second eyebrow has to be on the same line of the first one, so it's very easy. If you follow the line, you will have a parallel eyebrows. There you go, so they are both in places. So try to make it a little bit rounder. Voila. And now we're gonna do the smile, so same thing, I'll let you watch the video for the placement. So I did it with white yarn because I wanted it to be visible, you know, on the blue part. You can make it in black if you prefer. There you go. So it's a little bit on the side, as you notice, it's not right in the middle of the face. So you tie a knot in the back. Don't tie it too much, you know, because it has to be a little bit, you know, like stretchable. And now you pull a thread, a thin thread from the cotton, and you take a sewing needle. You see it's something a little bit smaller than a darning needle, and you create a smile. It allows you to break the main line in two, you see, and it creates like this curved effect. So you tie the knot. There you go. So make it round, it's nicer. And okay, you don't have to do that if you don't want, but I had some glue on the back on the safety eyes just to make sure. And now we start crocheting again, and you make a color change with red yarn, and you make one single crochet in each stitches, so 48, and it's around 26. We are almost done. The red part is the last part. So one single crochet in each stitches. There you go. Now we are at around 27, and you will make 6 single crochet, 1 decrease. So I put the video for the decrease. Same thing, is an invisible decrease, is better. So 6 single crochet, 1 decrease, 6 times, and it gives you a total of 48 stitches. So the stitches start to, the number of stitches is decreasing. So this is my decrease. There you go. Round 28. So it's 5 single crochet, 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet and a decrease. And if you do that 6 times, it will give you a total of 36 stitches. Round 29. 1 single crochet in each stitch, so it's easy. You do it all the way around, and it gives you a total of still 36 stitches. There you go. Keep stuffing little by little, you know. And round 30, so this one you make 4 single crochet, 1 decrease. So this is your first single crochet, you do 3 more, and if you do that 6 times, it gives you a total of 30 stitches. So you see your round is getting smaller. We are making the top of the popsicle right here. Round 31. So round 31 is 3 single crochet, 1 decrease, and it gives you a total of 24 stitches if you do that 6 times. So now we are at round 32. You do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So the number of stitches doesn't change, sorry, you still have 24 stitches. Don't forget to count, you know, like that. You make sure you don't make mistake. Now round 33 is 2 single crochet, 1 decrease. So it really starts getting smaller. And if you do that 6 times, it gives you 18 stitches. 2 single crochet, 1 decrease. Then after that you finish stuffing your creation, you know, try to make it even and round. And then round 34 is 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. And if you do like 6 times, it gives you 12 stitches at the end. So 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. We are almost done. I mean, you can tell, right? Your popsicle is almost over. Round 35, 1 single crochet in every stitch, so you still have 12 stitches around. And we can now arrive to the last and final round. It's round 36, sorry, and you do 6 decreases. So no single crochet, only decreases. And you will make 6 of them, and you will have a final round of 6 stitches around. So this one can be a little bit, you know, complicated because it's the last one and it's so small. So now you are done, you cut your thread and you make a little knot by pulling the thread here. You pull it and you use a darning needle and you will pass the thread in the 6 last stitches. So I'll let you watch to see how I managed to do it. And if you do it in every stitch, it will really close the round. You have to pull. There you go, and you hide your thread in your creation and cut it.
So now you are done with your firecracker popsicle. I hope you had fun making it. I hope you enjoyed my pattern. Please let me know in the comment section what you thought about it. And I put you right here the subscribe button. So please subscribe and happy 4th of July. Bye bye!